Put Trevor Lawrence in a different bin is the first guy off your board, Zach Wilson.
He is. He absolutely is. And I've been on this show for the last 2 years just expressing my love for Justin Fields and saying how great of a football player I thought he could be. But when you watch Zach Wilson, it is different.
The debating one, the one's going to get debated, Zach Wilson, Justin Fields, ad nauseum. Talk to my boy Bruce Gradkowski, QB guru here at PFF, Toledo legend.
He grades every single throw.
He's all on board with Zach Wilson.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. He said he loves Fields, the leadership aspect, thinks he's going to be great. Wilson's just, he's like, he's that guy.
Curious, rank your top 5 quarterbacks in this draft. What do you got?
I would go Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, Zach Wilson, Trey Lance, and then Mac Jones. Trevor Lawrence has always been celebrated as QB1, but if you go back and dig into high school, it's always been 1A, 1B with Trevor Lawrence and Justin Fields, and sometimes their order was flipped. When we've seen those two guys on the field compete against each other, some would say that Justin Fields was the best guy on the field.
What is up, y'all? It's your man B-Soul513, and I'm back again. In this video, I want to talk about Justin Fields, man. Like, I was a huge fan of this guy, like, especially, 3 years ago when he was at Ohio State. And you will pull up the stats as we're talking right now. This is just a freestyle off the top of the dome. We spitting it, we flowing. I did do a mock draft, so we're gonna put that in this video as well. And I think I did a hell of a job. I believe I grabbed 2 wide receivers, the one from Houston, who I think will be a great addition to the team, and Charlie Jones from Purdue, who I believe will be great for a team like Chicago. We talking about Cooper Kupp 2.0, a guy that who's going to probably be in one of my next draft hidden gem videos. And then the offensive line, I knew that you guys needed help. I added some defensive line, I added some linebackers. And then that running back Deuce from Kansas State. I thought, that'd be a nice addition to the Chicago Bears offense. Obviously, this is pre-free agency, so it's just me being a huge Justin Fields fan. I'm just picturing what I would do right now if I was the GM of the Bears and if the draft was before free agency. Obviously, that's not how it works, so I guess I'm getting a little ahead of myself. But I'm a football junkie, man, and I'm a huge Justin Fields fan, and I don't want to see ownership, waste his talent, because you get a guy like Mitch Trubisky, and at least he gets to keep his same head coach, for his whole career. He had Matt Nagy. Well, Justin Fields is already on his second head coach. So it's like, damn, you damn near setting him up to fail. I don't know if you intentionally doing it, but just the lack thereof, you know what I mean, to even be considerate. Now, obviously, Matt Nagy wasn't the guy, and I was kind of pissed that you guys, and this is talking to Bears Nation or, Bear Down, whatever you want to call it, to, the Bear football community, like, that their organization even decided to go after a Matt Eberflus, a defensive-minded head coach. You know what I mean? I understand the Bears' history, 86 Bears, and then me in my era with Lance Briggs and Brian Urlacher and Charles Tillman, Mike Brown back there in the defensive backfield. I know, you know what I'm saying? I understand. I grew up watching that. But this is a new era. And when you draft a quarterback, you need to build around this quarterback, man. Like, he running more in college. I mean, he running more in the NFL than he ran in college. I mean, we all knew he ran a 4.4. Or we all knew he had 4.4 speed. But watch him at Ohio State, you would have thought he was a pocket passer. I mean, literally, look at these stats, man. I don't have them, so as I'm speaking, I'm going to have the stats on the screen. But I know, at one point, man, I think 1 year he had like 40 touchdowns and like 3 or 4 picks. I mean, it's just ridiculous. 4,000 passing yards, something ridiculous. So, man, listen, Chicago, man, get it together, dog. Get it together, man. Justin Fields got way too much untapped potential. He is not just a running quarterback. Like, build his offense like they had at Ohio State. Get him some speed demons. I got him Claypool. Darnell Mooney is a solid receiver. You know what I'm saying? I always thought Claypool should have been a tight end, but that's just me. You feel me? Y'all gonna have to make it work. Y'all didn't already give up a second-round pick for him. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to get some of them wide receivers in the mid-round. Like I said, the wide receiver from Houston will be a great addition to that team. He's quick, fast. You can put him in a slide, and you get a guy like Charlie Jones who can play that you know, that X, not the X, but more like the Y position, the Z. He could play the slide. He could play the, you know, opposite. He could, you know, play flanker or what have you. So, man, listen, I'm a diehard football fan, Bengals fan, #1. But, you know, I'm a fan of players as well. And I want to see Justin Fields have a great career. So it's BSO513 Chicago. Tell me what y'all think. We got more content coming on the way. Let's get it.